What is up, guys? Welcome back to another chaotic game. We won the 1 versus 1 ranked quick search ladder, and we found ourselves an incredible game here today between Osteo and Soldier. The map is Anatolia, and Osteo, he's back on his main squeeze Inca. Hallelujah! No more Baja, at least for one game. And he's actually picked a fantastic map for this with all the TPs. I'm looking forward to the shenanigans. Osteo spawning to the west of the map, Anatolia in the colour blue. The opponent, it's Soldier, our YouTuber hero, our content creator we all need but do not deserve. He's playing the French, spawning to the east map in the colour red. Soldier getting, surprisingly getting that TP down instead of his closest TP. Got a couple yaks or water buffaloes already, looking for that super fast 12-10. France, really good at the moments. Inca decided across the community as the single worst Civ in the game, but I call BS on that one. Every Civ's good in this meta currently. There is no bad Civ. Well, except for Malta, it's trash. We all know that. But I don't think the pros will listen to my complaint on a Malta. They can make it work. Let's have a look here from Osteo's point of view. Land versus 1 deck, 3-vil. He has North American allies, which we haven't seen be used for a long time. I'm hoping this card comes back into fashion. Is really good. Native Embassy Wagon allows him to ally with one of these allies. Remember how the Zapotec was just like the whole meta for a while. So many games were being dominated by Inca as a result of that. But has 5 villas, has 2 water travel, has extensive fortifications. Hey, Chinchipurin. But in the third age, he's got Machu Picchu, 2 TC, monumental architectures, and Cancer houses can produce wood as well. So quite a lot of building upgrades. Like Osteo is looking for that later game idea with the Incans. France has come across some decent treasures. Now sat ahead of 70 XP. This is pretty easy for him to move in and just melee down. Back shot, melee down. Skirmisher is going to get picked pretty quickly. H2 coming in behind. The market is up. Getting his place of mines even before getting that house built because maximum efficiency. Soldier is all about the hype. He's doing that right now with the place of mines. He kind of wants to get Hunting Dog at some point. Maybe because he's seen this coin in base, he's thinking that's my Hunting Dog's coin, but otherwise he might be selling food for coin. There you go, he's just piled onto it now with place mines being teched. Soldier looking to maybe get the steal in, but actually Osteo has just said, you know what? One Haramja, I don't care. I want to take you on. They're now trying to take on the Haramja. But the 2 gunmen with 36 range attack is actually taking the Soldier to hype. What is Soldier doing? He's going to go down, and Soldier's down. 45 XP there for Osteo, plus they have 100 XP from the treasure. How did Soldier calculate that? I'm not too sure. I was feeling the calculation there. It was never gonna work. I think maybe he was expecting the gunman and the explorer to go all in on the treasure guardian, and Soldier can slip him behind. But yeah, Osteo was like, yeah, nah fam, I'm just standing my ground, and I've got 2 gunmen escorting me. What are you gonna do about it? And what did Soldier do about it? Not a lot, turns out. He's taking a bit of a nap. 4 CDB do come in here for Soldier. Stable coming down defensively. Chasky to scout the 4 CDBs. Steel traps now being researched, and apart from a shaky explorer getting picked off, everything else about this opening has been pretty crisp. So by Soldier, let's have a look at his deck. 700 coin card 2. We did see some Soldier action recently, trying to mess around with the 2 TC or a slow age with a TC wagon to the 3rd. Soldier might be tempted to do something similar like that again. It is versus Inca. Inca will give you time, but then again, do you give Inca time yourself? You give Inca time, you're doing it at your own peril. That's what I would say. And this Cancer, he's actually going to ward himself in with Cancer houses. That's quite incredible. He needed to wait until this tree was down, then he would actually fully wall up the southern side. And Hussars would struggle to path in, but you see how like what Osteo is trying to do. Soldier going for a 4-Huss batch because he had one CDB extra in queue. That is a criminal offense if you're going for a Cav batch. You can get 5 Huss, you must get 5 Huss. 4 Huss is just, it's just so much less scary. Hussars will move. Let's ride with the Hussars. What do they see? He hasn't seen the Incan building spam yet. But there is a gate. We know there's a passage into the base. It's still there. It is almost blocking it. And Soldier's like, oh, let me just walk right through. Thank you very much. Onto the Vils. Vils gets into the TC. The community plazas will be momentarily idled. And you can see that the Huss are just don't want to get anywhere near the Warhut TC. There's nothing for him to gain. Goes for the kill. With the Inca Explorer coming back. He has the Javelin ability. Can throw the Javelin, get massive damage. And I don't think he's used it yet. Oh no, he has used it. But must have used it on some. Must have used it on some. Was it Treasure Guardians? Unfortunately, that would be really nice for him to use that ability. Would have got some good damage with that as well. Yeah, you see 69 with one area. Multiplier versus cavalry. Doom Spearman coming up as well to push that away, and the gun and do some decent damage at range. All in all, Soldier training for Huss. Not really getting anything done with it. When Edge up behind, is he aging slow? He's aging with the TZ wagon. He's aging slow. He tried this versus Izad, but it just didn't work. Fortunately, versus Osteo, it might. Now sent in 700 wood. This could be a second trading post. I mean, third, could be third town centre. But probably I'm thinking stuff like housing, greatcoats, amalgamation. Yeah, I think amalgamation is worth it at this point. You go for another TC, I think it is worth it. I'll go for the barracks. Gonna get some housing down, and we'll see where that town centre is going to get dropped from Soldier. I assume down to his southern position, secure his forward silver mines on his side of the plateau. Both these players, they've picked up so many treasures. There's not many treasures left in the map, and the benefits of having so many treasures still, like, these are easy to take now in the second and third age, but they still provide you this extra resource which you can just reinvest, pump into your build. You'll just get so much better result of it. Amalgamation has been researched. Greatcoat's coming in behind. Soldier's just going to go straight for FI, looks like. Soldier's done a slow TC into probable FI behind this. I do not believe it. I do not believe. This is greedy here from Soldier, I gotta say, but it also makes perfect sense. Let's look at Osteo's position. He's just chilling in base. He's going to the third age himself with the messenger, aging fast. He does have many catcher houses with the Ginger Brewing. This is about 12 Foodville eco. Compare it to a food villager, more than a villager on the food. Machu Picchu's card number 1. He realised what Soldier's doing. He might change this to the 2-town centre wagon and build this himself. Yeah, or he can build this. It's quite cheap to build as well. I'm surprised how this is his like go-to first card. I think he's expecting like Soldier to turn up with Musk, Falk, Crassier, but no. Or Scumgoon Falk, you know, that kind of idea. But no, Soldier TC scouted here by Osteo. Sees it now. Does go up fully. But what does this mean here for Osteo? What does he mean when he sees this? He probably thinks, well, he knows it's not a TC wagon. And he knows it's not being built by anybody because there's no villagers or explorer nearby. And he knows it's not a TC wagon because the Soldier's only just been up for a short amount of time. He's aged up with the Bishop. And he's kind of sat back as a result. A lot of resources though. You see he's actually safely getting out large batches of goons skirm behind this. And that Soldier actually like touched on like a new like meta of gameplay here with the French. Quite a lot of French players doing like a Huss semi Musk semi into Falcon Net play a bit aggressive, but the fast age up. But Soldier's like, yeah, let's just sit back and boom. Yeah, no, there's no rush. Let's just do it at my pace. He's going to send in 1,000 corn. He's always sent 1,000 wood. You've got 2 town centers. He's eating some of the water buffaloes behind this. You can see how he wants to keep. He's keeping all his villagers in between the 2 TCs for line of sight. He knows that there's Chimu runners around, but he's trying his utmost best to not get himself caught out in a vulnerable position. What Osteo is trying to do, though, he's trying to find that raiding angle. Just moving a couple units to the top, maybe looking for the trading post. Machu Picchu does come down. Line of sight here from Osteo is pretty good. He too is looking for a little bit of a boom, going for 2 TC wagons behind. Does have Boyars coming in from the Tambo. Byzantine Legacy going for the extra building HP on his buildings. Tambos, Stronghold, TCs, you name it. And if he combines that with the monumental architectures, these buildings will be incredibly tough. I'm expecting 1 TC to be nearby this Machu Picchu, actually. Makes sense. Have as many units nearby to garrison in the Stronghold. Or is he just going to sit in base? He's got a decent amount of hunt still. I mean, they're coming up. We've got to see where they're going to go. Okay, yeah, that's where he's built them. 7,475 HP. Spearmen are going to get into the Stronghold. Boyars out on the map, raiding. Took this 1 rate of fire attack. Great for raiding. You can't really run away from these that well. Very, very good. Unfortunately, they all get picked off pretty quickly. Spearman looking for a raid as well, but Soldier is on it. He's kind of, playing this game really well. Big Dragoon Cav raid top side. That TC will go up probably. I don't think there's enough Cav to deal with this, but he's going to see the Vils and go, oh la la, let's go kill this. And this army this side defending raids, not interested in pushing across the map. Would have to walk right through the Stronghold. Spearman coming back. 9 elite plumed Spearmen and elite jungle bows coming behind. I was kind of expecting to see a pikeman Chimu runner composition as a main idea here from Osteo, but nope, he's just going to go for jungle bow and pike. Not going for clanker based armies actually, so no bolas, no Barakas, 8 Vil. Ooh. This has got late game written all over it. 3 TC, 8 Vil versus Soldiers 2 TC for a while. I gotta say, the fact that Soldiers got amalgamation villagers, 2 TCs, he's pumping villagers. He's basically got everything in his deck that he wants, except for Eco Theory. Eco Theory here is what he would love to have. He's setting refrigeration. Refrigeration is good. It's 20% on food, but I kind of think 10% on all eco gives you just that more well-rounded composition, especially because most of your units in this age cost coin. But I suppose the better refrigeration really helps the villager production while you're making the other units. So, I mean, they're both good cards. They both have strong merits in both. Explorer looking to try and build a stronghold on this coin mine, but I think he's going to get unlucky at this one. He's going to get scouted straight away. Yeah, that's unlucky. But this building wall, he's actually closed off this choke point with the Cancer House. That's hilarious. I love that. And the other choke points is the strongholds. That's the whole beauty. That's the whole idea. The principle of this is the fact that the only way France can cross the ravine is through the buildings, which Osteo is buffing with the Fanar, with the monumental architecture. I don't think he sent it yet, no, but he might be on his radar. And Osteo is he's actually looking to age, I believe. Yeah, he's just cancelled Jungle Bows. He has enough coin, and the Cancer House food eco is popping off. War Hut behind, doing some good volleys, and there's no Falconets here for France, and the problem is he might be exposed himself behind for some backdoor Chimu raids. Age up coming in, aging up from the forward TC next to the stronghold. Also, you got to remember that top stronghold as well, also zoning off a lot of the map. Soldier thinks he's hitting the timing here, pushing, taking down a lot of buildings, but the Austrians find this, and you see the scores converging rather quickly behind this. What can Osteo do card 1 in H4? He does have the 22 Baraka card, but I don't know if he really wants to send that. I think he's going to be clicking Monumental Architectures. What's this one? They just gather resources from farms and estates faster. That's just eco. But Osteo just needs stuff. He hasn't got the coin for this as well. He hasn't got the coin for this support. Age up with the chief. And another building goes down behind this. He wants to buy time. Building HP is way to go. And in comes the spearman push on the right side. Villagers being poked down by the spearman. And yeah, Cuirassiers joining the push. And I think Soldier's going for the base trade. It might actually be time to move the Salama out of the way. Generating a decent amount of resources there, but it doesn't really matter. Chimu's getting onto the Cuirassiers. The Pikeman's still in base and trying to siege down Soldier's home TC. Unfortunately, Chimu's getting caught. Haven't really achieved too much behind, but it's 57. 57. Villagers here for Osteo plus capture support. Compare this to Soldier with 49 CDBs. He's seen that Osteo's gone 4th age. He's thinking, oh my god, I need to go to the 4th age at some point. He's getting his Arsenal techs really nicely behind. But, oh, Machu Picchu with the Chief. He's got another stronghold, and he's pushing across with Spearman and Jog of Bows. Bleak Plume Spearman will do some decent damage to the Cuirassiers, but the thing is, if he needs to, he can just jump in to the stronghold with his army. Everything back at home is just a bait. It's just basically buying time, and I think Soldiers just realised that there's no vills here. It's just completely pointless sieging all this stuff. And Osteo's walking into Soldiers' forward base of operations. Counter infantry, rifle skirmishers are sharpshooters. They are tearing down the Plume Spearman one by one, but the Boyars are enough. He's just turned. Come here. Come here. Slap. Slap. Kill him quickly. Cuirassiers going for the fight, but the stronghold's up. Stronghold is up behind with Osteo. Let's look at position. Villagers spamming from all sides. He does have another. Oh, HP. Monumental Architecture's in. Spearman getting into the stronghold, though. They survive. And a little bit more attack. Most of this army that's been picked off, and unfortunately, this is when he wants his bowman in. I think he realizes the Cuirassiers coming. Oh my god, look at the amount of Cuirassiers that Soldier's got. This is incredible. Soldier here with a 14 Cuirassiers. Gets into the TC, and the Blue Spearmen do come out. What a pop there from Osteo, and that was Big Button? Was that Big Button? I think it was Big Button. I think it was just Big Button and Injection at the same time. Let's get some decent catches. I think at the end of the day, he doesn't need to win the fight. It's just pin Soldier back and trade while his TCs are working really hard on the other side of the map. He needs to throw down some more counter houses though. He hasn't really replaced them too much. Spears do come out and they're going to catch some more Cuirassiers and Dragoons. Again, trading. Big trades there, that is. Not too bad from Osteo. And the stronghold goes down behind this. Explorer down. A moment of calm. Sacred Band available if you wanted to. Sacred Band being called. Lich Chimu runners raiding down south. He wants to quickly protect this Tambo while he can. So where does Soldier go from here? He's going to move across into opponent's base, looking for a push. Back in base. Oh no, that's some Mother Nature. Chimu's killed the Explorer and going to get out there. Cuirassiers looking to charge down the Chimus, but it won't get anywhere near close to it. Vills in the TC need to get out of the way. What's he actually going to do with the Greek Revolution? I think he's just pumping units into his fortresses. Yeah, 5 Chimus, 8 Sacred Bands. Saving the Sacred Bands for a rainy day. This Guard Spearman. Oh, Guard Spear. 21 hand attack. That is insane for a spear unit. I got going for a great feast here from the farm. Going to boost farm gatherers. Also hunting. There's a nice hunt at the top of the map here for Osteo if he wants to get on to 1.13 food per second here for those villagers. Pretty good. Going for Chimu. Is Chimu support? 20% HP and Chimu Riders. It looks like he's going to send them here. So is he going to come in behind for a... I think he's going to go for a raid, a counter push, and a defensive pop. I don't think he really wants to fight here with the Chimus. I don't know. He's pushing out with Champion Blue Spearman. Soldiers up to the next age. But where the Chimus spawning? They are just gonna Tambo TC. Oh, the Sacred Band to come from the stronghold. He's ejected right into the skirmishers. The Cuirassiers onto the Chimus. Sacred Band's nearby. They've got good damage, but many skirms have just perished behind this champion. Chimu runners doing some massive damage on the eastern side. Plume Spearman actually catching Dragoons going down, and really smart play from Osteo, trading off his H4 units as much as he can with Soldiers H3 units before those techs come in. The Cuirassier army cleaned, gone down, neutralized. Pretty good. Plume Spearman. What's this one? Oh, Plume Spearman support. It's the rate of fire for the Plume Spearman, and you know they're good enough as it is already. They don't need to be buffed anymore, but they will be. One prod and down goes that Dragoon. Soldier's feeling it. I feel that he's starting to sweat underneath the collar. His ideas are starting to run out, I feel. Chimu support going to run, and just these CDBs having to make their way to the outpost. Greek support as well. These were from the earlier Greek support. Got into the stronghold. Did decent defense versus the Cuirassiers. The champion Chimu runs some Chaskeys in here as well. Chaskeys with a massive attack as well. Look at these big boys. 22 attack. Not as much as the Chimu, but it's certainly nothing to sniff at. Voltigeurs do come out here from Soldier. First guard tech I've seen of Soldier. Let's look at stable. It's just going to be Cuirassiers. He's looking for a Voltigeur gendarme kind of composition, which is quite interesting. Coin will be getting picked up behind this. Cav Cuirass in behind. He has Cav Combat as well. Yeah, he has Cav HP, Skirm HP. It's I keep on flipping and flopping between which player has the better army at the moment, and I think Soldier's army's got higher potential. He just needs to get gendarmes, and he's looking to click the button. Well, he was, but he just threw down a mill. I guess he's petrified of these raids. He's actually now walling. But walling with 5 CDBs is presented actually a wonderful opportunity for a raid of 5 CDBs for Osteo, but he doesn't see it. Osteo's not expecting the raid that deep because he's just diving in on the Spearman to the north side, and if Osteo can't even scout or anticipate the wall as he runs past it, neither can Soldier. He's getting out of here, but he's actually getting his tome TCDE deleted. Champion Spit 57 siege attack. Oh no. Veteran Cuirassiers still here for Soldier. No look of the gendarme upgrade. He needs to think about getting this upgrade at some point. He does have 2.2k of coin. Chimus are donated to spare the Spearmen, and they do get out alive. The CDB is being broken through on the right side. Greek infantry, Chasky support. Oh my god, it's mental. The Voltigeurs, they look like muskets, but they're just getting slapped down by the Chimu mace. Remember, Soldier can't push this. This is a monumental architecture, Byzantine improved stronghold. It's tough to break down behind this. Chimus just gets it onto the CDB and the Voltigeurs, the Cuirassiers. They're working hard. Soldier's working really hard on this one. I will give him credit for that. But in comes the Spearman again. The Voltigeurs firing. See it. Counter-infantry rifling in. But a couple of these getting caught. Veteran Dragoons, they need to keep their distance away. And you can see how he's just trying to keep all his distance away from all units at all time possible. But no, he's just got. Oh, actually no. Spearman going for the siege, but does retarget. Those Dragoons get melted so quickly. Osteo is just running Soldier around. Soldier having to play defensive. Doesn't have advanced fortifications. Doesn't really have anything to defend. He just needs to kind of manually start thinking about going Bastion Walls at least. Bastion Wall this up will be step 1. Bastion Wall probably TP to this point, step 2. Something along the lines like that. 68 Vils. Oh my god. He's got 1,000. Is this potential Napoleon revolt? There is potential for a Napoleon revolt at this point, but I'd love to see gendarmes being researched. 6 Cuirassiers do turn up. He's got 12. He's got decent Voltigeurs behind this, and the thing is, he needs to upgrade the cavalry. Once he gets them, they become so godly. But I think each time he needs more cav, so that's where you kind of pushing back this upgrade, time in, time out. Dragoons working. Going to be coming from behind. Another raid topside. Oh, Phoenix with the Phoenix with the TC kill has actually got an embassy wagon in base in French's home TC, and I think people sometimes forget actually what happens when you lose a TC. Your opponents can build anywhere, and what can you build here? Well, oh, it's native American allies. Please go Zapotex. But you could train some Evzones if you want. It's a meme, it's a distraction, but a distraction has allowed another stronghold down to the southern side of the map to come up. And that is actually sometimes all it needs is a distraction. Soldier thinking he's stopped this push. Another one will be coming along very, very soon. Farming upgrade, double Chimu support coming. Oh, just spamming Chimus from 6 war huts now. That Crassier does have guard voltigeurs behind. He did get that upgrade in eventually for the units. He's also training, researching gendarmes behind. 5 vet Crassiers currently. There's a lot. He has a lot of vills, chopping wood, trying to get the estates, get those estate upgrades. He should be on Devil Coin Factory. He is. The economy here from France is decent. See what Ostio's up to, sneaky boy. He's trying to hide villagers into strongholds to get a godly stronghold attack, but mainly surprise stronghold pop. What he wants is one of these. There we go. In comes the Chimu. Chimu tactics being caught, and actually going to get quite a lot of Vil kills here. He's going to block. The town bell has been rung. Soldier is a bell ringer, confirmed. But the pikeman onto the factory. Oh, I've just realised he's gone behind the entire French eco, Division A and Division B. Maybe it's been a reinforcement, but it's the pikes of Inca just going on top of factory number 2. Dragoons charging in behind, but Soldier's score so high. Soldier's got such a high score, but he's going to lose the factories, and that's a shame. Really wanted to keep those alive, you can see, but maybe he's actually researching a bastion somewhere. No, not quite yet. More vills exposed. And here's a famous Plume Spearman Chimu runner composition. This is nasty because heavy cavalry doesn't kill this, skirms don't kill this, and goons don't. Nothing kills this. They work so well together, and more CB going down, or just about actually surviving quite a lot of them. But yeah, losing the factory and always initial eco momentum. It's just such a killer because behind this, Ostio is just working. Villagers gathering nicely. More shit is crossing the map. He's now sieging the stronghold, but it's like, can you really siege the stronghold? It's so tough on him. My goodness. Bloom Spearman now taken onto the trading post. Maybe one player wants to go for a trade line. Tier 2, Greek Sacred Band have been called here by Ostio. That raid, that initial factory raid is still going. He's just pulling. He's pulling all his guard goons to come with him. And, oh my, the clean up. Poor Soldier is getting cleaned. And the Spearman is coming in. He needs more voltage. Maybe it's the guard musketeers we need to move into. Or halberdiers. Something to body block both the pikes and the Chimus. And these guys are just running in. Tell you what card Ostio hasn't sent, but he hasn't got his deck, is infantry run speed. Yeah, infantry movement speed. Get those pikemen up to 5.5. Town centre being built. They're just going down low. TC will just about come up though, but at what cost? Many vills going down. But this kill death ratio here from Soldier is probably going to be quite insane, unfortunately. If we were to somehow work out the number of vills Ostio's killed, it's going to be off the chart. And another 31 champion Chimu runners, another Chimu batch coming in. Chimu like it hot. What's the next card available? Cancer House for wood, maybe. He could go for the Haraka support to attack from range, but there's no siege here from Soldier. Doesn't need it. The Chimu's going to come in. Going to try and meet up with the Greek Sacred Band. He just like the thing is with the Chimus. Oh, the heavy cannons! The Chimu charge coming in. Oh no, Soldier. Oh, heavy cannons going to go down. That's brutal. That's unlucky. That is. But you got to be in it to win it. Ostio with the champion Chimu runners at the right time. Gonna move in and pick up so many kills. Soldier's just thinking, damn man, How does he keep up? And this isn't actually a spam, it's just walls and the Osteo Turtle and the crossing the map where buildings has begun. Boyar's coming in behind. He hasn't quite gone for guard, Boyar's. Probably should, though. Quite cheap to go into Royal Guard, and you have access to Thanos as well. Thanos not really that useful. But to be fair, in the grand scheme of things, actually, you'd be better just training Chimu Pike. The Boyars are not as good as the other units. He's got some units in here doing some extra damage, and the Pikes, the thing is, the Pikes will come out with the Chimus and get the trade that he wants, and that is a good trade. And these will just eject straight away. Ejection in 3, 2, 1. Oh, I think he's ejected the wrong one. There he is, ejected, but he's not going to save the. He's not going to get the Chimus out in time. It's a shame. Vill's being pulled back here. Whatever happened to the native embassy? Oh, it's being built now. He's always gone for Zapotec. Zapotec, food, Cult the Dead. I think one of them is food crates. I can't take the other. Maybe it's like hand infantry attack. 20% is hand infantry attack. 20%. 21. This is going to go up to like 24. This could be like Harry's best knowledge ever. 24! Oh my god, the Gatekeeper Elo. But the autistic game knowledge. There we go. 20. Just the cogs were slowly starting to turn of actually what does the Zapotec allies mean? It is more upgrades for... That boost Chimus as well? That shouldn't boost Chimus. Yeah, 24 damage Pikes is nasty. But it's only a 3x versus cavalry instead of 5x, so that's something to think about. So it's just higher base damage, lower multipliers. But Boyar's coming in for a raid. Dragoons here from Soldier, still having to stand back. Soldier up to 75 villages. You know he feels good because he's got all his estates, mills in one place. He just needs to wall this in now. He just needs to wall this in. He's kind of got the entire eco one position. It's turned into a treaty game, I dare say. Pike's having fun over here, sieging buildings, XP, XP, XP. The Osteo now starting to float a little bit of this economy. Now train llamas from the farm. Where is the community plaza? He's not going to move it. Why would you want to move it? What text this? 1 Maceman for every 4 minutes a game. Name time 7 Maceman. I gotta say, that looks good on paper. I mean, it's a really good, actually, really good value, but Maceman's not really adding too much compositionally. And yes, Soldier has now gone into Musketeer, Voltigeur, Sacred Band. Oh, big Soldier with the Sacred Band. 9 of them. Now sending in 8 skirm or 7 skirm. Soldier nearly has enough. He's starting to get the resources to get to the 5th age. I think he's actually realised that he just needs to hold on to what he has and not like. I think pushing out would be losing for him. I think he just needs to stay in one position and try and hold ground. You see, he's going this way to try and clean it up, but as soon as he moves here, takes out of War Hut some Pikes, some Chimus. Guess what's going to run into his base is all this shit. Soldier, please click the Bastion wall at some point. It's not a crime. Actually, stronghold back up. How did this guy get here? That's the question. How does he get here? It's 10,000 HP. How is it 10,000 HP? I don't want to know why it's 10,000 HP, but it is. The wall's been broken down. He's going to run. The guard master Voltigeur is working really hard. They're getting some good damage here. Front wall going down, still getting picked off. Soldier, he's 2,000 coin away from the 5th age, and then he can research probably Imperial muskets. Actually, he just wants some all-round unit just to deal with everything that Osteo is throwing at. He still has the score lead. He's spamming the musk. He's trying to replan his wood. Look at this wood income, 0.99 wood per second. This is really, really good. CDB is being trained. He's maintaining maximum pop. And okay, factory might go down here. It's not like he's short on military. It's just that his military is slow. And because he's I said, if he chases the army on the right, he will lose the center, and he's just lost the battery. That is brutal. Mass cavalry coming in. He wants to try and get the Crassiers out on the field much faster. I think that's a good use overall. Seeing the field cannons from the stronghold. Whereas he does need some heavy cavalry. Gendarme's going to come in. Spearman. That's what the real damage dealer here is at the moment. You see actually how Ostio's now got such a standing army that he's got less units around the map to deal Ostio things. He's kind of stuck in one place with the army. See though, he's working hard, trying to get this going. Oh, could add an extra air effect for his stronghold HP 50%. That's worth it. That is worth it. And in comes Soldier. Look at this army. But the thing is, guess what's going to happen? Soldier, you need to realize. If your army moves to position 1, Inca will move to position 2. The bonus beam coming out actually, maybe for the snare, just so he doesn't try and pin this army down. But in comes the champion jungle bowman. Krare has been researched here for Inca. There's just so much bow pike. I find it interesting how the meta for Inca is actually kind of stay on your bow, your pike, and your Chimu, and the Kalanka just doesn't really get played as much. Even though Bolus themselves are good units, Harakas are insane units. Greek Revolution here has been called again. Ostio. All in all, these units kind of suck at this point in the game. They're not as good as you think they are. Soldier, he's 6,000 resources. He's getting close. He's getting close to the point. He's got 14 gendarmes. He's trying to work on those field cannons. That wall. The wall's been fixed. Hallelujah. I don't know. Oh, there's the Pike Explorer. That no more back. Strongholds. Got to go down from Ostio. Soldier having to fight. CDB are very tight. How has he got 396 HP CDB? Oh, it's the Pioneers! Big Soldier. The big upgrades. Musk's working hard, Volstor's working hard, but then Crassier, big batch coming in. He's got guard Cold Boreals. He's just trying to meet the field cannons and fight. He just hasn't got able to get them. He has to deal with all this stuff first. But the mass cavalry, gendarme production coming in behind. He just needs more buildings, unfortunately. He needs to actually keep on working, and he needs to have like a villager keep on building the TCs. He needs to keep the production going. Yeah, I think France needs to get Bastion Walls. He's walled the right, he's walled the left. It's just the centre, and you can see how much more stable Soldiers become as a result. Because all the stuff's coming from one direction, you can deal with this. And the gendarmes, yeah, the pike's not really good, but actually only having the Thrix versus gendarmes means that gendarmes kind of ruins Inca. Yeah, they really do, don't they? They're not really doing as much as they'd hoped for. And this might be the moment the Soldier can actually get back onto his plantations, estates, and start gathering the resources to look to the 5th age, because he's certainly not winning it staying in the 4th, I don't think. Ostio, he's not winning it staying in the 4th. He's got so many. He's got a couple more villas he could train. He's basically out of his economy to himself already. While I was going for a little raid on the backside, but yeah, I was just starting to run out of shipments. I think okay, Ostio's still got 17 vills on wood. These probably need to move on into something else. That's because the Boom Spearman's cost wood as well. Doink and doink. I wonder what the market is for both players. I mean, both players have the same market. Bastion Wars coming in. Actually, the sell price for food's not looking too bad. So the coin income here for CDBs is still pretty good. House of Fana kind of come up. Imagine Byzantine Legacy, Bastion Wars, and finally Ostio can kind of. Finally, Soldier can shove 2 fingers up to Ostio at the moment. Pick this. Yeah, he's not going to get raided as much. Front wall being thrown down behind. Boom Spearman going to move in. It's a good army here from Inca, but in this late game, it's just not great versus Soldier. Has Soldier got... Oh, Soldier's not got infantry HP H2. Oh, no. Oh, that's such a shame. That is a great card, that is. He'd have 15% must. 15 on the Voltigeurs. Obviously, the Skirm HP in H2 pretty good behind. Not really a problem. But it's the Chimu Plume Spearman combination. And actually, some Bolos behind with some area effects. Get some good damage. They have negative multipliers versus heavy infantry, all infantry. I'm getting confused by these multipliers, but tell you what, as a fight goes, that's pretty good for Osteo. Soldier is forced to respond and replenish. Meanwhile, Osteo, he's also not close in many res. All players are really kind of... and both players at 3 TPs each at the moment. This is still a stalemate. It is so close behind this. Champion Bolos going to try and their work the hardest to rip through the Crassus, but they need to keep at arm's distance. They're not good in melee. And the Bolos are just going to get... Oh, these guys go flying. But Chimu's to the support. We need more pikes. We need more pikemen. Chimu tactics behind, going to dive in. Does he stay for the fight, or does he just run behind for the villagers? That's the question. Okay, he's going to pick off one of the heavy horse guns, but look at the reinforcements of Gendarme Crassiers Soldier. And yeah, Phoenix Osteo needs to maintain 200 population. He's got fertility dance. He's got max dance fertility dance, and that's crazy because it's still taking him ages to train units, and he's not really floating many rares. Chimu is going to raid to the back side of Soldier's base. CDB's on the mills. Gendarme's chasing it down, but the front is getting pushed down a little bit more. What happens if the TCs go down? There's no way then for Soldier to replen the village. He'd have to build to the TC, which will take time. That might be an opportunity here for Osteo to take down the TCs. No garrison point here back here for CDB. He's going to start to work away on killing the CDB eco. And it's the ecos keeping this alive for Soldier, you've got to remember. And the fact that Soldier, with his 4 racks, he can keep on training musketeers. Most of that unit is food based, so it's really efficient for him to keep on training. Oh god, this is just getting tighter and tighter. Soldier just hasn't got that much coin. He only has 3 plantations. He needs a 4th. He needs a 4th plantation and transition villagers across. Maybe puts the stagecoach on to coin. He's sending 2 falconets from Home City. Very nice to see. Osteo, the pain keeps on coming. He's got a decent amount. He's got 5 vills idle. He can train more villagers. He's got space on another 4, but he's not going to another 4 for some reason. Chimu's on the falconets. They go down goodbye. Thank you for joining the battlefield. And the war huts are moving forwards. Need to upgrade these to mighty war huts, I think. That would be a good play. I don't think they have a 3rd tier upgrade like the fortified outpost. I could be completely wrong. So yeah, we do see now that the TCs are training a couple more vills, but he just needs to keep on with this because he hasn't got any more economy. He's basically max. He needs to move over, get some more food villagers. These champion jungle bowmen, they're mainly costing food. Spearmen mainly costing food. The Harakas are now coming out. He could send in champion Haraka support. He could cancel this wood. I don't think he needs the wood. That's actually not a bad card for him to send. It's the Harakas because they act as real strong siege skirmishers. And that's probably what he wants to kind of win this position. You see how that front TC's gone down. Soldier's only got 1 more town centre to kind of garrison villas and produce villagers behind this. Voltigeurs is being trained. 145 population. You should cancel this and just go for a full batch of musks. Well, finish the batch and go for a full batch of musks. Either or, that works. But he needs 4th estate coming down. Hallelujah, 9 vills onto that. That's so needed there for Soldier. He'd be so happy with that. Athos Monastery could be useful here to get some of the Evzone texts. Yeah, for the oh god, it's Evzone per minute, I think, and maybe your explorer produces Evzones when they die. It's not actually a bad idea. And versus a Civ with stuff like Plume yeah, Plume Spearman, actually not a bad thing to go for. And late game, each upgrade is just worth its weight in gold. Jungle Bowman just going in. The field cannons are still alive, and it's good control here from the Osteo to try and keep these on the field as long as possible. Greek support from Osteo being called on the western side of the map. Still another 10 guard warriors come across the map. There we go. That's the plan. That's the play. I was trying to get the stronghold being built, but his Explorer keeps on dying. That's the problem. If he gets Explorer being built forward, he can garrison vills into it, or units into it, and that's going to do so much more damage. And he should be looking to upgrade the this thing before he gets built. Just imagine with an extra 50% HP, that would be another 3,000 HP area of attack as well. That would have been really, really good. Boyar's going to come in. Dragoons pushing to the right. Just checking, yes, he does have a ranged cavalry Karakol. These do have their RCC, and Gendarme's going to come in for a really good, actually, push here. Chimu's joining in. There's some captured mortars. There's some falconets in the field. Oh my God, there's everything. Okay, field guns. The Sacred Band in the melee, going to do some decent damage versus the Gendarmes, but overall pretty weak in comparison. Must keep pushing forward. Field cannons need to move. Okay, it's actually trading quite well with the field guns. Maybe the Chimus need to run in the back base and kill the villagers. Oh my God, this game is still ongoing. 45 minutes in, and we're still at deadlocks. I don't really see this resolving in the next 5 minutes at all. Ink and Cav, I don't think Ink and Cav is as good as you think it is behind this. You're starting to, I don't know why he's queuing up CDB, was it Chimus into his forts. Captured houses had to move back behind this. Osteo back up to 90 villagers. He has the TP line on mixture of food, wood. He's got his catchers on food. He's max catch as well. Champion Bowman will stand there and fight until this war is fully sealed off. I don't think Soldier's ever managed to get this wall actually completed. That's the thing. Old Soldier, he's hoping for an opportunity to get the res. And we're still trading, we're still fighting. Question is, can we move something like this fortress into a better location? Who can build the fortress? I think it's just Explorer. This needs to get revived back from Osteo. He needs to try and build a fortress here, do something. Soldier Hype is going to build a trading post. The thing is, when the map is divided like this along the middle axis, there is no trade monopoly. Both players have the same amount of TPs, and you need to control the majority of them. It's kind of impossible. Oh, 5 heavy horse guns. That's actually super. He's got to get into the stronghold. Quickly, get in! Oh my God, there's a whole army here. 28. It's 28 arrows, and he hasn't teched this yet. Osteo needs to. He's teching it. He's teching it. He's teching it as we speak. He could be sending in. Oh, he's keep on sending 600 wood, but he's declining 6 Chimu or 8 bolus. Oh, the damage here, 2.5. There's so many gonna be dead units here in a second. But he's actually losing the stronghold. He's not really fighting this hard. I guess he's gonna pop right onto his units, but the problem is that's close range musketeers. That's actually really good there for Soldier. Soldier Hype breaking through the strongholds. Stronghold goes down this block path, finishes back here as well. And finally, the heavy horse guns are doing some decent damage. Champion Hirakas looking to siege down the heavy horse guns, but the fact he's fighting this choke point is actually really hard for the heavy horse guns to get. For the Hirakas to get the heavy horse guns, he needed the this card. He needs that card, and Soldier has broken free and pushing the map hard at the moment. Who needs Gendarmes? Who needs Hostages? Who needs Goons? All you need is Musk, Falk, baby, and that is what Soldier is doing. He's seen the light. He's joined the dark side. No upgrades in these units, by the way. It's just strong musketeers and just cannon. Really putting pressure. The score gap is starting to open up. Osteo still has a lot of resources, but for some reason, I don't know why his units are trained so slow. They are not juicing at the speed he needs them to do. Baraka support on the right side will actually get the flank he needs. Picks this off. Next card. Surely it has to be 22 Karakas at some point. I mean, he's trained them now. He wouldn't say no to the range. These already actually have It's already have 22 attack range. That is filthy long. Full Pike army going to come in there. We'll follow up with some bowmen probably. Chimus, but you can see his food eco is getting stretched. He's having to move in, try and chase some of these gendarmes, but the gendarmes flash attack, killing these units. It's Prince Boomer, not a lot of damage into gendarmes. So we said only 3 multiplier, 24 attack. Baraka army now coming in behind this. Austria's pulled the trigger, but Soldier now Soldier doesn't need to reinforce as much. Oh, he's still. What's Soldier doing? Oh, it's Captain Mortar's just having some fun. The thing is, Soldier is only at 150 pop. Soldier needs to maintain 200 pop. And the thing is, if he's not maintaining 200 pop, he needs to pull back a little bit, I'd say, because the problem is Austria might have more eco at this point. I don't know, but the Caracas support army is nearly on the field. It's still coming behind. Where's it going to pop from, though? There's some decent big buttons. Baraka army coming in, and he's just right-clicked to the heavy horses. He needs to split fire, please split fire. These are it's 29 siege attack. Pardon me, it's not the actual anti-unit attack, and he's just going to trade. More musks are coming. The Thanos with the 3x. They only do 18 attack base. It's so low. Jungle Bowman, where are they? Ostjo is unable to reinforce. If he can't reinforce and actually maintain population himself, he too also has to have a problem. This is when what he needs to do is delete this stronghold, take the res, but he needs to get the Explorer back and build one his own side, build one here, defensive. Yeah, okay, he lost a couple fights now, but he needs to think about defending it. Yeah, he's getting the Explorer back. He's realised cards, which is I guess is actually going to be the 600 wood again. I know he needs photos, he needs stuff. Chimu charge, but that's hoping. That's hoping. Yeah, enough musks block here. Does have some Harakas right side. Photos having a good fun actually. Oh, we're just endlessly grinding each other into. Can we just call it a draw? Can we just call this a draw? The thing is, I don't want to see Soldier lose from this position. That's what I'm worried. This is Ostjo plays this daily. He plays Treaty. He play TR20. He's happy in this situation. I'm surprised he's not training more bowmen though. Jungle bows. But oh, the musks are low. The Chimu batch is coming. Where are the musks? Another stronghold's coming up behind, which is super needed. These boyars are very expensive. I don't think they're worth it for Ostjo, considering the price compared to a champion Chimu behind this. And there's some captured mortars here. I don't know. At least he's taking down one of the native. Well, Soldier's not got any more natives. That's huge. Actually keeping the native post down. But the thing is, he can move in and siege down a mill or two. I don't think Soldier's got the AKM to respond. Remember, Soldier does not have any factories. This is really actually important information to notice. Soldier can't spam and get to the 5th age because he's got no factories. And Soldier keep on pressing the button, but it keeps on going down. And Inca's remassing. And Soldier's starting to lose. No, but he's at 180 pop. He's just crossing the map as we speak. Oh, but Soldier, his bank is low. The Explorer, look at the tanking Explorer. 35 melee resist, but he's just tanking everything. Massive Crassier pop behind. Butters will get onto this. He's going to run away. But the reinforcements, there's more reinforcements. Chimu, big batch going to come in from behind. Most of the muskets is going down. And Voltigeurs rather exposed behind. Oh, and Osteo with the Incans. Close up, was it Gendarmes? Actually going to be good pickings here for the just stuff that Ink could have. This is a 7-move territory for all players. Soldier at +4 shipments. Osteo with infinite 600 wood. He's called in the bolus shipment behind, which is behind 148 population. How is this turned into a bloodbath? But both players are just losing units hand over fist. They can't maintain population. It's just, it's the absolute slogfest. And I think Osteo needs to move some vills around. He needs to get back onto some mill. These vills income from the farm is shockingly shit, isn't it? 0.95 is really low. I guess they're not moving, but he needs to think about something. Oh, don't stand underneath. Do not stand underneath the stronghold. I think this is a recipe for him to lose because he hasn't got the siege to deal with it. Previously, he had the army to deal with it, but now he doesn't have the army. He's actually going into champion bonus because of how strong. Again, food's heavy, but it's the area effect. It's just getting some good damage, and Soldier's got barely any units. He just needs to back off and remass. Trickle's not working, but then again, when he had a full army, that also didn't work. Osteo's type person, Osteo will build a war hut over here. He will mitigate. He will run Chimus this way. I'm surprised he hasn't. I think it's because he's been holding on here for dear life. But now he has space. He can think about plan. Chasky's coming up from the town centre, and I'm sure we'll see some sort of movement on the eastern side. And yeah, he's going to try and put another stronghold down here, expecting France Musks to move in. Soldiers realise the 2 captured mortars are just the reason why he cannot build any more boyars, and he wants them. He just needs the extra. And we can't get to them because the wall. There's a gap here. But Osteo now sees this. He now sees the soldiers on the right side of the map. Chimus have snuck. Chasky's are snuck on the left. They can build a Tambo. I mean, there's not really much else they can do. They're just trying to raid a bit annoying or scouts. I don't actually know what these guys are trying to do or can do. I'm sure Osteo has a plan. Osteo could age. I think Osteo's looking at the score, realizing he's killed the factories of Soldier. He could age, but it's risky because if you age, you might not be able to survive in that situation. More capture mortars have come up. I'm surely the oh my god, he's got a whole army of champion Harakas. And 29 siege 2x multiplier versus Bastion Wall, and I'm going to do some decent damage versus the TP as well. That's going to be a bit of a hard one. I honestly have a feeling both players have just realised that they can't win the 4th age, so they're just going to go for the 5th age and see who can upgrade the fastest. Might be like a tech war. Time currently 57 minutes. I've probably spoken more than 10,000 words at the moment. I have no idea how many words I've spoken. I'd hate to see the transcript for this video. Luckily, we can get AI to generate that if we're really that curious to see what it is. You can just see how in this situation, without, you know, advanced arsenal, Musks are not feeling great. Without, he's got full cav upgrades, so Krasnodar should be pretty good. But it's just the units of Inca, the champion bonus in particular, very good units. The area effect, and so many of them spamming. Outcome the Musk. I don't think Osteo's got enough anti-Musk units here. He's taking a fight, which I don't think he really wants to take a fight. Soldier is like, can I queue up H5? No, more Musks. Get them queued up behind Osteo. Can he queue this up? No, he's got so much of a better eco now than previously. I feel a little bit more reassured from his position. But he should be able to click the, at least get some food and wood units like the Bowman and Spearman going. Save the coin, invest that later on. The capture howitzer is being pulled back at the moment. What's on the right side flank? Oh, the Osteo's up to 4-1 TP, but the Fanar's been taken again. So that's more stuff. Is Osteo going to try and save Pop in the Kalanka? Osteo's going to try and save. Yes, Pop's just going down and gets into the Kalanka. There's not as many as you think. It's mainly because there's the heavy horse guns. But panic then. I thought the game was frozen, but no, it's a momentary glitch in the Matrix. Decent attack here for the Stronghold. Stronghold 1 firing, Stronghold 2 firing. And look at the amount of heavy horse guns. Baraka's going to come up. Please don't focus fire. Split your units. If you kill the heavy horse guns, then that's it behind. But no, look at the bowman, 45 bowman. Oh, what's the market rates like? I think Soldier's been selling for coin. Inca can age. Inca is aging, but the thing is, can he hold on now? He has to hold on. That's the question. And I kind of like to think he should have secured his position a little bit longer. He does have enough food and wood though. Just spam the bowman, spam the spearman. Why is he not making units? Make something. Spearman, mass spearman, do something. Put them in cover mode. Oh, the Stronghold here is getting some good shots on. I gotta say, look at the damage. Captain Mortar's having some fun as well. Heavy horse gun. You don't actually see the bolts being fired from the Stronghold. It's really, you just about see it there. It's really hard to see. Big volley there. Soldier crack shot in a jungle bowman in an ATV game because every little moment matters, and Soldier's worked too hard to not win this. Ostio's worked too hard to not win this. There's goons over here. That's pop space. But there's units in the Kalanka. I have a feeling that Ostio won't even know that there's units in the Kalanka. He's getting more bows. He needs to spam the pikes. Just do something. Oh, he now needs to get enough coin. What's he aging up with? The Wise Woman. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds like a lot of economy or crates or maybe bonus from farms. I don't know. Somebody will have to tell me on that one. We have passed the 1 hour mark, and we finally reached the 5th age. The Imperial Age. Oh, it's priestesses. Huh? What? Oh, priestess. Okay, and wood crates. Oh, no, it's just stage. 5 priestesses? Surely there's something better. Surely there's something better than this priestess age up. I don't know. They're going to the fire pit or community plaza. Off he goes. But Phoenix, he's full popped. He's got enough resources for 1 upgrade. He's now sending in, but 8 bonus behind. Oh, this is the Haraka's going to come onto the heavy horse guns. They're going to cycle through him once again. Another batch of heavy horse guns going down behind, and it's just Jungle Bowman doing some good fighting behind. What is up with Soldier? Soldier has to follow up if he wants to stay in the game or end this now. And Soldier is gonna, fully commit. Send it, Soldier hype style. Keep pushing, Soldier. We believe. Wear the gendarmes. This will help your composition greatly. There's nothing here which kills the gendarme graciers, but it's gonna be tough. The army dwindling. 7 shipments stacked. He can't bear the forces to click the 8 H2 crossbows. Neither can we. And the legendary captured howitzers are having fun behind. The legendary jungle bowmans are firing. And Ostio, he's managed to... Oh, he can't even afford... Oh, he's actually teched in H5 level estates. I don't know where his wood cutting upgrade. I think it's in the TC or somewhere. That's been teched. The wood upgrade is pretty decent. How much is his wood upgrade? 0.8. No, it isn't. I don't know where you upgrade it. Market. You got a market. There it is. He hasn't. Deforestation hasn't been teched in. But legendary bowmen are now trading easily with the Garden Musketeers and upgrades. The Voltigeurs with the was it Wilderness Warfare HP behind. Legendary captured howitzers coming across in the map. Chimu runners. Oh my god, I've just had a realization as well. This is going to do wonders for my watch time once we get back up to 4,000 watch hours in a year, which I'm only about halfway through. It's going to take me about another 15 days normally, but this could definitely jump me up there quicker. We can get a bit more Harry content. Oh. GG incoming, being called in the chat at the moment from, well, Twitch chat. We're streaming on Twitch at the same time as well as casting in-game for YouTube folk later on. But Ostio basically is just trying to round off the game without doing something stupid. Is essentially Ostio's position. He does have a lot of pop, but he still has units in the Kalanka just chilling. A legendary bow is just going to trade well, and you've got the castle here. 13,000 HP captured howitzers. Good splash area. Forced splash on the barrage. That's decent actually. Don't underestimate the attack on this. Finally, the Iraqis come in. And finally, Soldier taps out. Oh my god. There is a chance. No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if this game out of syncs because we've just casted this. We have got the recording and this is definitely going on YouTube. Guys, I've got a couple thanks to make. Thanks to Osteo for the game. Thanks to Soldier for the game. And thanks to Tabun for convincing me this was, yeah, you should cast one more. Yeah, cast this game, it'll be okay. Go on then. I was so close to not casting this. I was tired. I was wanting to not. Had to do a few exercises. I've now an hour straight of mad cat. That was a roller coaster. I feel like we've gone on the journey together. And I hope you've enjoyed that journey too. Quick look at the graphs. We'd be rude not to out a game like this. You know, I know it's all units, but there's nothing to really well played all. Oh yeah, it's a good one. Villager population. I'm not gonna lie. My takeaway from this game is I'm actually really impressed by Soldier's bishop play amalgamation. I felt the ideas here were really well formed. I felt the economy was really strong. I think the fact that he lost his falconets and kept losing villagers at this point in the game to raids showed relative inexperience versus an Osteo-style Inca or just like late game raids action. But as soon as the Bastion Wars came up and both flanks were secured, Osteo's like, yeah, I can't commit. Literally popped to siege 7,000 HP wars. Once you add in the Byzantine as well, goes up to about 8,500. And then it just kind of actually worked from there. Osteo was, for some reason, fighting at a villager deficit when you could have had full villagers for the longest of time. Military unit population. Soldier just having so much stuff, but Osteo sneaking in the age up, but using the monumental architects to kind of cover the age up there. War huts, high HP, TC's high HP, strongholds high HP, and then just trying his best to run around with plume spearmen, pikemen, and you see with this pop. This here, I think, is actually a pop of Greek infantry, sacred bands, Chimu spearmen from the stronghold, and then like a 10 Chimu shipment from the TC onto skirms, and that was a big catch. From here continuously, it was just massive fights and trades. It's only to this point in the game, actually, 30 minutes onwards, that soldiers stabilize with full villagers, or mainly full villagers, and then going into musketeer competition, voltigeurs. Long time was doing like a gendarme, voltigeurs, dragoons, but there wasn't really a great meat shield, and the plume spearmen were just getting in. But the Musk Falk really worked well, and I honestly thought for a moment Osteo was about to tap. He was struggling with the horse artillery, but sold just about had enough defensive play behind him to survived the age up to the 5th age, got himself upgraded coin, upgraded bowman, and a little bit more eco, a little bit more military. It was easy enough to push back Soldier. And there we go. That is the game. That is the game of the day. But we've seen some good games already, and my god, I'm glad that one. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that one. I'll see you guys. Well, yeah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe on that one. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.